Good morning.
Good morning. So today is a beautiful day outside.
It's very nice.
The goal for today is to get into Ohio, hit my 49th state. Whoop, whoop. We are planning to go to Elkhart, Indiana to get the virtual real fan camera there, along with the Railroad Museum there at Elkhart. Then we're going to go to Dreschler, Ohio, and then we'll end up the evening in Fostoria, Ohio. So,
Let's get going.
let's get going. Hi, I'm Matthew.
And I'm Susan. Together we love to travel.
We have had some awesome adventures
Whether it be national parks like Grand Canyon or Yellowstone,
in planes, trains, or ferries,
in places near or far,
beautiful or historic.
we can't wait to share our next adventure with you.
So let's get going. So this is our hotel for the night. It's brand spanking new and you can still smell it.
Yeah, it still smelled really new. There's really nice amenities inside. It's good.
So for breakfast, we were here at Big Boy Restaurant, which was right next to our hotel. We saw it as we came in yesterday and we said, oh, that looks interesting. I searched breakfast spots nearby on TripAdvisor and it said we had this, and so we said, hey, it's right there, let's go to it.
Okay, breakfast has arrived. I got the Very Berry multi-grain hotcakes with some eggs and bacon on the side.
And I got the meat lovers omelet here. It's really good. And I enjoy.
Yum.
Breakfast was spectacular. We both got full, and you can't beat it. It was about the price of a McDonald's trip. So McDonald's has gotten so expensive, as of late. But we are on U.S. Highway 131, headed south and heading towards Kalamazoo right now. But our destination is Elkhart, Indiana. So we'll show you some clips along the way. So we got off the highway and we're doing some back roads into Elkhart. We're hitting the farm country again. So we did make a stop to do a little rail fanning here in Marcellus, Michigan. how the VFW post has a bow of a ship and a tank and some guns and all that. But that was really cool in Marcellus there, seeing that CN train roll through. We were admiring how much lumber was on the train and how some of it was coming from the West Coast, because I saw West Fraser labels on a couple of them, and that comes from the Vancouver, BC area. So it must have gone all the way to Toronto and then came down going towards Chicago and all that. But we're on our way to Elkhart. Been kind of weaving our way down to Elkhart on the backcountry highways. We just got off of Michigan Highway 40 and we are now on US Highway 12. We're gonna run west a little bit and then we will drop down south into Elkhart and cross the Michigan-Indiana state line on that next chart. Okay, we are on our final jaunt into Indiana. We are on Michigan 217 right now, and went from 2-lane highway, US Highway 12 to 4-lane Michigan 217. It was kind of like, okay, this is odd, but they're calling it a parkway, so I can see why that. Don't really see much need for a 4-lane highway from a 2-lane highway, but who am I to, question the powers that be? And with the changing of the payment, we have left Michigan and entered Indiana again. We are on the outskirts of Elkhart, Indiana, and we are heading over the Interstate 90, Interstate 80 toll road, the Indiana Tollway. We were kind of chuckling because we just went past a house that had a sign. If you repeat the lie enough, it becomes journalism. And we're like, that might have some validity to it. But we're working our way into Elkhart, the main part of Elkhart. We're on Jackson Avenue here. And we're running along the St. Joseph River, which seems very lakey for some reason. We're getting pretty close to the New York Central Railway Museum here in Elkhart. We are crossing over the local railroad again. And we're going to be going over the Norfolk Southern line here on this bridge, and then we're going to be turning and heading to the museum. So we are at the New York Central Museum here in Elkhart, and we're looking at one of the cars that they have, and we're going to go explore more of the museum, and they have it all decorated for Easter.
This whole thing.
That's really cool. What I really like is the original control panel for the yard.
That's crazy.
So freaking cool. And the yard is massive here in Elkhart.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my.
Susan has to ring the bells.
If it says touch, I'm gonna touch it.
This is really cool because it's made entirely out of toothpicks. Old station master's office. All the pictures are amazing. Seeing all the old equipment is so fascinating. Norfolk Southern train going by. Really cool model around here. Done a really great job. Recreation of the Elkhart Museum, or the Amtrak Station. So Susan's the only one short enough in our family to go in the engine.
I even had to scrunch down to get in the door, though.
And that's saying something. Now in the outdoor exhibits, love their steam locomotive over here that they have. So to give you an illustration of how big the wheels on this steam locomotive are, the wheel and the rail are taller than Susan's head. And she's what again?
5'2".
So we're walking out here on the old cars and this old crane. Man, I wish the railroads today had these, but no, they've got trucks now. Boxcar, several cabooses, including this one with a really long platform. So 2 cabooses here, one with a normal platform and one with the really long platform. Interesting.
Very cool. Roughness, it says.
So we just got done with the New York Central Railway Museum here in Elkhart. And I had a blast. There was a lot of cool information, a lot of neat displays.
I couldn't get over the toothpick model of that engine, though.
Yeah, she does
Amazing.
love that toothpick model. And I sent a pic to Chris, my friend, and said, hey, your next project. Downtown Elkhart, Indiana here. Very pretty downtown. So here's the Elkhart, Indiana Amtrak Station. This would have been the next stop after the one we got off on in South Bend. Okay, so we're out of Elkhart and we are headed towards Shipshewana, Indiana. Amish country.